Hello and welcome back to the Ducky Touring Car Championship, this time round 11 at Road Atlanta Full. We got Rosny up in pole position after setting the fastest lap in the last race. Brain in my boxes filling out the front row. Mesosphere and Rubber Dave just behind with only a tenth of a second between all four. Coops and Ducky fell out row 3, and Juggernaut and King of Camber row 4. Bringing up the rear of the field we have Alcoholic, Woody Lizard and then Miffy Mac. And we are off. Great start there by Rosny. Looks to get a good getaway. Mesosphere not so much, as that's Rubber Dave moving down the inside of him. Although he has carried the speed excellently all the way around the outside. Looks like Coops has joined him. Looks like he's got past Rubber Dave as well. Over the top of the hill. Pack as expected close. Sounds of contact. Looks like Rosny's managed to get a little bit of a gap, and that looks like smoke coming out of Mesosphere. Quite a lot of smoke. I think he must have done something to his car either on the warm-up lap or, you know, right at the start of this race, because that's a lot of smoke for lap 1. And Coops has just driven right past him. We'll soon see if there's something really wrong with the car though, because that'll be Rubber Dave, his teammate, right behind him. He just comes past. Yeah, straight out the corner. So much more drive. Suspect gearbox issues then for Mesosphere. King of Camber's looking at getting into the top 5 as well now. And Brains has been forced to defend from Coops up into the chicane. And King of Camber, oh, got the braking a little late there. Just missed Rubber Dave and Mesosphere. That could have been bad for both or one or other of the Scirocco's. But that's dropped him right out of that main battle at the front. King of Camber getting himself going again. There's Miffy Mac coming past. Oh, no, he's turned down on him. Oh, that caused an accident for both of them. So anyway, Rosny in first with Brains in second. Coops third and Dave fourth. Mesosphere actually surprisingly close still considering his lack of top speed. Heading down this main back straight takes such a long time, these cars. And there's not really much difference in the top speeds, as you can see, coming down into this chicane area. Looks like Coops got a little deep there, certainly deep on the exit. This has allowed Dave up the inside. Nicely through. Oh, he's got up on the curb though. That's got him a little sideways. We now head down to turn 1. Coops is going to be a lot closer than Dave would like. Oh my word, I don't think he can get much closer. I think he's pushing him up the hill. Oh, sounded like a little contact just before the kink. Neither are backing off though. Heading back down the hill. Through this awkward little kink, heading on to the first straight. And it looks like Brains has managed to get a run on Rosny through it. I think he's through already before they even reach the braking area. Is indeed. We have a change for the leader. Meanwhile, further back down the field, Mesosphere is now losing out to both Ducky, and that looks like Juggernaut coming through as well. Ooh, not quite slotting in behind. Jugs, however, keeping to the inside, managing to get through on Ducky going over the crest. Ducky must run a bit wide. Where's Mesosphere gone? Oh, there he is, going into the pits. Obviously feeling he's just losing too many positions and just too much time. May as well at least go for the fastest lap. First and second. Still fairly close, but it looks like Brains is getting a little bit of a gap on now. With the Civic though being a lot better in those corners, catching up dramatically through that section. Further back down the field, looks like Miffy's having his own set of troubles with the car. Plenty of smoke coming out the back of that. I suspect more gearbox issues from the sound of things. Oh, and he's got his braking wrong. And there's Woody Lizard coming up behind him. I imagine he's going to make short work of him down the straight, and indeed he has. I think that was Mesosphere I caught a glimpse of them in the background. He's not going to take too long in catching up with these two. Looking his way back from mechanical issues. And it looks like Miffy's decided to go into the pits. An interesting alternate line into the pits, straight over the lawn. Whatever gets you there. Once again back to the battle with Woody and Mesosphere. Mesosphere quite some way off. Although that error in braking from Woody has definitely let Mesosphere catch up. And again! Woody's really struggling with the brakes in that Vauxhall. Seems to have plenty of straight line front though, as it's still keeping up with the Scirocco and if anything closing. Plenty of straight line speed in that car. As it closes right in on the back. But once again, he's just struggling with those brakes. They get stuck out into the grass. Back up towards the front. Brains now with a nice healthy lead over Rosny. It's a little bit closer between second, third and fourth though, with Rubber Dave and Coops about equally spaced behind. About a second or so between them. One mistake though and this could get very close and tense towards the end of the race. Things have indeed got a lot closer. Coops is now right on the back of Rubber Dave as we head into these final laps. From the looks of things, it looks more like Dave's fallen back into Coops' clutches rather than Coops having caught up. Trying to get a good exit onto this back straight. The Focus we know has good power down this straight. Really good top end. He's just going to need to be a bit closer if he's going to make the best use of it. Heading down to the chicane. No way through this time round, unfortunately. And here we come. Right in my boxes. Oh! Luckily that was the last lap. Rosny coming across in second. Gets the victory, but only just. Rubber Dave and Coops coming across third and fourth, with fifth coming to HLR Juggernaut. Quiet drive there in the midfield. There's the finishing results, with sixth being PTG Ducky, moving on to the championship standings. Brains now has a 20-point lead over Mesosphere, with Rosny just 7 points further back. All to play for. He passed Mesosphere at the back there. Although, having said that, it looks like he's coming back down the straight, possibly has a bit more horsepower. Certainly got a slightly better straight line speed. King of Camber, up from 10th place to 6th. That's going well. And we got contact! Miffy's got into the... Oh my goodness, it's all gone to hell there.